We're telling this next story because of you. You told us the economy still worries you, and you want to hear stories about people who lost nearly everything but were able to turn their lives around. On this Southwest Florida Reinvented, one of the most celebrated burger places in the country that almost didn't make it. The guy who created this says what really makes it special is something you can't taste.
It's all pride, it's all passion, it's all hospitality, and then it's a great burger.
That's how Todd Brooks built his business, and it's kind of hard to argue with success.
The last couple of years, we've been ranked the best burger on all of these magazines, newspapers.
Even if you've eaten at Brooks Burgers in Naples, you may not know how the family flipped their lives to make this happen.
We literally sold everything we owned, cashed in our 401ks to try to start this restaurant. We sold our kids' toys.
To take that kind of risk with his family, Todd drew on a lifetime of cooking and creating. Where did that passion come from?
The food passion came from my mom.
And he turned it into a successful career.
I moved my way up to being vice president of a large company in Kansas City.
He ran several upscale restaurants there, but he wasn't spending much time with his family. And then when the recession hit, he decided to slow things down and open a bistro in Naples.
We had a deal set with a restaurant that we were purchasing, and when we got here, or I got here, I found out that it was all fraudulent. All the numbers were made up, and the lease wasn't actually what it was supposed to be. Anyways, the whole deal fell apart, and I called my wife, and I was like, I don't know what we're going to do.
Distraught and with almost no money left, he wandered into this downtown Naples burger joint, a dive called Lynn Burgers. On a whim, he used what little money he had left, and he bought the place.
My wife was petrified about it.
Well, what was at stake for your family?
Well, everything. We literally had to rent a house. We had no car. I bought a used scooter so I could get back and forth to work because we were down to like no money. The kids did their homework here, 5 days a week for 2 hours after school. There was many nights where they just sat at the bar and watched TV because the both of us were working. I was cooking and she was the server. And literally, that was the staff.
In the beginning, back in 2010, 10 customers was a good day.
Slowly, it's like each day, we'd get 20 people. The next day we'd have 30 people. I remember the first time we ever did $1,000 in sales, we thought we were millionaires. And it was barely covering the bills.
It was that kind of struggle for more than a year and a half, but Todd believed in his burgers and what this restaurant with his name stood for.
My thing is, I'm going to shake every single person's hand that walks through this door. We're going to talk to every single table. Nobody's going to leave here unhappy.
That old-fashioned customer service was a hit on the internet, of all places. 2 years in, Brooks Burgers suddenly shot up the rankings on TripAdvisor. Todd was on vacation when he got the call that he had one of the top 10 burgers in the entire country.
I looked at my wife and I was like, pack your bags. So we actually literally packed our bags and came back. Our sales doubled overnight.
Pretty soon, people were coming to Naples just to try this blend of quality and unique combinations. Todd says you have to try the strawberry goat cheese milkshake and the donut cheeseburger. That sounds like a lot.
It is a lot, but we used to, when I put it on there, I was like, well, this will be something to talk about, and we'd sell a couple a day, and we're probably selling, each restaurant probably sells 50 a day now.
Brooks is now a brand. Todd has 4 restaurants, and he plans for more, and while the menu and his bank account especially have changed, his recipe for success never has.
If you care about what you do, you don't have to be the best at it, because you'll become the best.
Well, Brooks certainly is getting bigger. Todd hopes to grow outside of Naples and go regional next. Get this, he wants to open 10 new restaurants in the next 2 years. If you have a success story that you'd like to tell me about, go ahead and go to my Facebook page. That's Chris Shaw Fox 4 and drop me a line. We will see if we can get you on as the next Southwest Florida Reinvented.